Anything can appear ahead in the world. Most of the time, you don't think about why it appears. One day, you thought about it. I wonder if most of the things we see are presented to us in a planned way. This can make a person paranoid after a certain point. But I can't feel at ease without testing it. What is the simplest way to show something to people in a planned manner? I decided that the simplest way for this would be a bot. Now, I tested it by doing this and, as I expected, I was successful. I was able to put myself forward in a planned and easy way there. After that video, many people told me that I was encouraging others. However, by making this video, I actually showed where that platform needs to take precautions. If you direct your criticism towards me to the platform as well, they can prevent this. While that video was in the editing phase, I dreamed of the video I am currently watching. At first, I acted cautiously in the situation. Because I have a channel that hasn't even reached 5,000 yet, and it's quite risky. For those asking where the risk is, it's there. I don't even think about spending maybe twice the amount of money I've spent on all the videos I've watched so far. I also have the fear of misrepresenting myself to people after putting in so much effort. To be honest, all of this seemed very difficult to me at first, but there's nothing to be done. It entered my mind for the first time. Now, in its simplest form, the situation is this. We will make 2 songs and try to get these 2 songs onto playlists on Spotify using some bot methods. First, I decided what kind of thing the song should be. When I look at the pop list on Spotify, there are certain established people there. So, it's very difficult to find someone new emerging. If there are any, they are very few. I mean, in fact, with a little digging, it's possible to find a song that came out a long time ago still on the list. So, it's not an active list. As far as I can see, the pop music list. For new people, of course. So, I chose the rap category. This is the simplest issue. The other is, who will make the songs? I couldn't do it because while I struggle to even like the videos I make myself, my attitude towards the song could be even harsher. So, I started looking for someone who was willing to take on the challenge. Coincidentally, someone had sent me a content suggestion on Discord at that time. When the conversation started, they mentioned that they did rap. I immediately copied and pasted. Thankfully, I was already looking for someone. And they accepted. I found someone to handle the beats, mix, and mastering, and I had 2 beats made. But when I chose the beats to be made here, they wouldn't be exactly as the person wanted. Because everything was planned before them, they would have to fit into my arrangement. It's better when you have a custom beat made for the first time. Since I didn't know from there, I did something that I liked at the moment but wasn't ethical. I sent the producer a song I liked and told them I wanted something similar. What I was expecting is debatable, but it was as if they sent an exact replica of that song. This made me extremely worried. Because people who know the song might think about their right to comment and could cause trouble between me and that person. This song was Motivenal's Dragon song. Let me say it again here. I just liked the beat. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. So, as you can understand, the guy's health is good. That's the only reason. The next beat was made up of mixed beats. I can say it was a combination of about 2 to 3 songs. It just happened to coincide with this inexperience. I also took care of the production work. I sent the beats to Lyme and waited for him to record. Meanwhile, I started thinking about how I could boost the bot. Since Lyme had previous experience with Spotify, I asked him. But every idea I had, he checkmated me. Let me explain what my thought was. I would release a song to him. Within 7 to 8 hours, I would boost it with bots at regular intervals, and Spotify editors would fall for it. Isn't this a perfect plan? That was the idea. But then Lyme told me this. Spotify's AI can detect it immediately when bots are used. Afterwards, it either removes the song or doesn't recommend it to anyone. Then I thought I should do farming. That is, keep all my technological devices running 24/7. The song, so I can gain natural views. He said that since the IP addresses are the same, it would fall into the same category. I understood all of this and found 2 methods. I will try these 2 methods. The first is to use pure bots. I will do this knowingly, where Lyme first warned me. While researching bot sites, I came across a site. And when I entered the site, it had an air of guaranteeing people. Like, you hire us, and we'll get you on the charts. We already have 6 artists in the top 200. Oh, and so on. Well, I wouldn't say it was a scam at first. It seemed like a lot of effort was put into it. But then I came across a section. In one section of the site, I saw a photo and a CEO's note. When I searched the photo on Google, I found out that the real owner of the photo was a foreign person. Our scammer had crafted this page so well. They even went as far as to show it as a company with this name and photo. So, they really worked on it. But I realized it was a lie within 10 minutes. Then, after long efforts, I found it on a bot site. The second method is the farming method and putting the song into parallel playlists. It will be farming, but from different IPs. I will rent 10 to 20 VDS and keep Spotify running 24 hours from these VDS. Since the IPs of the VDS will be different, I am checkmating Lyme here. For those wondering what a VDS is, they can watch my experiment video where I covered VDS in the cards. I explained everything clearly there. Putting it into playlists for money will work like this. I will give the song to 2 to 3 ads I saw on the internet and have them put it into playlists with very high play counts that they created. If there's a problem, it would be like this. It was said that Lyme's playlists are entirely made up of bot plays. But I will try it. Lyme sent me the recordings. I listened to all of them many times and had others listen to them repeatedly. I sent all those recordings to the mix mastering person and got the demo song form. Now everything is finished. What was necessary? It remains to upload to Spotify and try the methods. Now, I needed 2 profiles to send songs to. To me. I named one of them Bellet and the other Lamcat. Don't ask why I gave them such names, I don't know either. Songs will be sent to each profile separately. Don't be stubborn with Bellet. I will release a song that I named. I will also send one to Lamcat. Since the song is an ironic one, we will name it Miyabi. Since I don't really care about the song covers, I made simple covers to get by. Did all the processes you saw take me about 6 weeks? Dealing with these caused delays in other videos. But finally, I was able to reach the day they eagerly awaited for the song release. I was very excited, until I saw what was going to happen to me. After the songs were released, I didn't check the stats for a whole day. I was curious about how much it would be listened to. The result was surprising. No single song exceeded 20 listens. Probably all 20 of those listens were from me. So, without any advertising. When you release a no-name song, these kinds of things happen. The first day I was going to take the step to promote. I aimed for 5,000 listens and 5,000 followers on Gullet, etc. I posted it. The reason I got stuck at 5,000 is that the rule suggested that profiles with fewer listens should press less. That's why I posted it. As for the other page, Lamcat, I could only get it added to a private playlist because the VDA company. Oh, that VDA company. With. I experienced some problems. But soon after, I continued with a different company and established the setup I wanted within Lamcat. So, I have now settled on 2 different methods for the 2 songs. After waiting a few days, I checked the status of the songs on a site that is special for Spotify artists and listening, etc. The place I submitted has more listens than the one I submitted. I had submitted 5,000. Right now, it has been listened to as much as the value you see. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the extra listens are a favor from a bot list. I can't quite figure it out. When I checked to see if it was added to any list or something, I saw that it wasn't. So I went ahead and disregarded the rules, using a bot for 60,000 listens. I submitted it and started waiting for the goal. As for Lamcat, I could only manage to get a max of 2K listens using 10 VDS and different technological devices with different IPs. The number of listeners from the playlist I paid to get into remained at just 5. So it didn't work. But the confusing thing here is that there's a note saying the song was added to 26 playlists. I'm not sure if this is well expressed, but when I click on it, I only find 2 playlists. Anyway, unless Spotify editors add it, other playlists don't matter. In my eyes, I decided to continue on LabCube for another 2 to 3 days in the same way. Of course, during this period, my initial enthusiasm for this job dropped to 0, because I thought it would be as easy as with other platforms. But I learned a good lesson. Spotify clearly shows at this stage that at least one person can't use bots to reach others. That's the only satisfying part, and 2 to 3 days passed. The bot I used on Gullet had a listening count close to a stream. Happened. But in the data, there is no dazzling real data. So, what's the big deal? You can show your friends fake data saying, look, my song was listened to 100k times. Or you can keep lying, saying you have 100k monthly listeners. It serves no other purpose. Launched, honestly, became a method that will remain unsettling for me. This also didn't provide very significant data. It didn't catch the attention of Spotify editors and didn't serve any purpose on the parallel list either. But I'm thinking, if I had the means, people-wise. I mean, when I say listen. If 200 to 300 people could listen instantly. That's it. This would keep my curiosity alive on this matter. But unfortunately, this is the only data I could produce on my own. Don't get me wrong, I didn't get ahead of people like in the 2-minute mark. This clearly shows that Spotify is not affected by small setups made by 3 to 4 people. You might have watched up to 6 to 7 minutes by now. I spent 8 weeks to get to this point. So, if you subscribed and liked, does that time not matter? If you haven't done these, sh.t, it's a mess, isn't it? Screw this job. Now, let's take a general look at what happened. On Spotify, like other platforms, you can easily get plays, followers, etc. You can use bots, however, it has no effect. In fact, they must be noticing it because they don't even recommend the songs. Overall, I found it quite good. Spotify's defense against bots. Because I don't think I can get ahead of anyone. On the other hand, there's instant cash flow. On Spotify, naturally, they didn't let people make money through these simple methods from others. I haven't done anything else for Gullet, but for Lamsock, the video will continue until the deadline is over. Listening. If something extra or very surprising happens, I will share it on my Instagram account. You can find it in the description section. I really wanted this video to be very good because I was imagining very high things as a result, and I arranged everything according to this outcome. I realized that I was flying very high right now, but I enjoyed it, even while doing it. I don't know what else I can do in other videos, but I will make one last video with the main topic being a bot and then I will stop. My time on YouTube is gradually decreasing, and I want to do good work and be remembered for those works until it's over. Whether it's watched once or 1,000 times. I will be among you until my energy runs out because it's precious.